on the cusp. Let's go back to...
She wouldn't be able to stop anything of it. He would just be there for experience alone. The Tide, with his level progression, certainly can do something there.
So there is a dust on Sep. They do have a scan that they want to try and find out Kuro.
Here comes the push at bottom. Tidehunter is going to rotate, but he's going to need some help, and it looks like it's going to come in the form of an early Alchemist rotation. Of course, mind control by himself, he's not able to usually rely on the anchor smash against Terrorblade, so he will take a lot of damage if he tries to man fight against Aggressive. Maybe he does need that extra help.
He is on the
move. They're actually going to go for Kuro. Will be able to pop him. First blood going the way of maybe off to an early start there with both its laning phase matchup and now the extra boost of gold from first blood, setting maybe up for success in this game.
And FATA did manage to get that stack over there. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stop this push, though.
Yeah, FATA, he rotated all the way across. Really surprising he didn't lay down the outtake yet another free tower.
And the Shadow Blade versus the Blink decision on MATUMBAM. The Shadow Blade, I think, is better at this point in the game. It's better for vision, but it might fight him when Beastmaster gets his Necro 3. Because then he can't use that as a tool of regeneration in team fights.
It seems like LGD is going to try and get a bit greedy here, both taking the tier 1 at top and defending bottom lane. And as the Phoenix shows, there's a smoke. Liquid will take this fight rather happily. MATUMBAM's going to lead the initiation on his Xiao Wei. They still have the Ravage as well, so this is not a fight that LGD can really try and take. If they can with the Primal Roar, they're actually getting a little bit more damage on the top front, and they burst him down! The Ravage is too late, too shallow to catch Xiao Wei. Mind control lost in his mouth, will be able to barely get the pick up, but now maybe he's going to be controlled by JerAx with that Static Storm, and Liquid still pick up the better of the engagement, but considering that was supposed to be Liquid's surprise initiation on LGD and they lost MATUMBAM, they are going to be rather disappointed. They're going to get a third kill though on MNY, it seems like, with a track and the inevitable glimpse back. It seems they should be able to get it. Bounty Hunter will claim the kill.
Yeah, Majestic just not enough there. However, LGD still have a window at this point. There is no Radiance out for FATA, and the Tidehunter cooldown is 110 seconds away from being able to Ravage again. And that was, I think LGD made the best of a bad situation. I'm very surprised that they committed like 3 heroes up there and then the 2 other heroes just ditched.
MATUMBAM looking for another surprise initiation, but counter ward already laid in, continuing to flow in for Liquid. LGD not actually trying to get too panicked about things and go for a fast push that might end up costing them yet another dangerous team fight. They're actually sitting back and farming away for the time being, perhaps waiting for that second round of items. As he takes away the Hawk, but now they're going to find the initiation. Mind control blinks himself forward, but not seeing the opportunity for Ravage just yet. He's just going to leave MATUMBAM to go for Xiao Wei, holding down to the Primal Roar, but a Static Storm makes sure that he does go down without an ult used. LGD get a lot of damage on him, but MATUMBAM now jumping forward with the Stalker time. Supernova goes out. They need to pop this. They need to do it now. They do get it just inside. The Ravage goes down. They turn on a maybe who's going to go down next. And FATA starts pushing forward against LGD. Aggressive. Tries to fight back, goes for JerAx. Many of the heroes of Liquid are quite low, but he is at a numbers disadvantage. If he gets popped here, managed to get the thunder off. FATA can't burn it in time for the finger attack, takes him out instead.
Timbersaw, which Shivas / Ags would be a lot better. And Liquid kind of scared at this point. No BKBs up, only 2 BKBs up on.
Does manage to get off the dark pack. A finger death being thrown on him. Ravage onto Maybe, and there's the refresh. Mind control repositions himself for an even better one where Quantum aggressive. And now they've taken 2. Maybe ripped right on through with the Timber Chain, but he's on his lonesome, and he's fighting up against MATUMBAM, who's just so damn big. Here comes the Conceivable Concoction as well, holding Maybe into place, but they can't actually go for him. MATUMBAM is going to the back line first. They get September, now pops to be maybe will eventually fall, or maybe not. They're just not focusing him down because still has that Aegis. The buyback of the Terrorblade makes Liquid a bit scared of continuing that fight, so they retreat back to the safety of their base, only losing Kuro.
And that was a buyback from Aggressive.
Yep.
And he got back in there quickly. That was a 6-second blink ravage from Tidehunter. First one.
Ward once or twice, but again, he's gotten that deep cliff ward next to that hard camp between the tier 2s on LGD's side. He needs to now finger attack, but the ravage counter. They've already taken out one. Mind control needs a little bit extra mana though. Doesn't have enough for his second ravage, and maybe he's going to be able to hit him in a corner. Mind control is kind of stuck out here up against Timbersaw. Looking to be able to burst him down. May not have the damage in time. Supernova laid out defensively, making sure Liquid won't be able to do much with their Slark. Kuro is still looking to get caught out, and he's got the gem too. They can't afford this pickoff. He's juking the Jivis, but won't be able to make his way out of here. Xiaowei kicks him in the shin straight to death, and gem drops. MATUMBAM immediately goes for his initiation, tries to recover the gem, goes for the pounce out. Will be able to make his escape, but wasn't able to grab the gem. Forced to pop the BKB. Maybe make a long jump in and actually goes for the BKB TV out, lacking in mana. FATA looking for a jump here. Sep will be able to get that free kill. The gem returned back into the hands of Liquid.
So they got a buyback out of Liquid. It wasn't so bad. And now maybe he's gotten to that point where they're blind.
All right. Time for another Ags upgrade. Mind control has the AoE gush to throw down.
And Liquid, they still don't want to take a fight. They still do not know.
Wow, they're going to be jumped on here by Xiaowei. The primer roll goes down for the defensive force. Now may not still be enough to get the finger of death in, but an extra force staff comes into play, giving FATA the space to be able to back up and let his chemical rays heal him up. They take the Necronomicon Warrior out of the equation, and Liquid, now that they start healing themselves away, will look for the high ground push. They know LGD have blown significant cooldowns, particularly that finger of death.
Only 40 seconds left on the Aegis. MATUMBAM might go in real deep.
LGD, they just need to try and stall this one out until the Aegis is down. Chakram, of course, a great way to be able to do so, but he doesn't have the mana to sustain.
This point,
his smoke is going to be the first one pops. Doesn't have the quick reactions, though, to get off the Necronomicon. And now, the fight is going to go nasty. There goes the first ravage. Doubles it up. The Aggressive managed to get off the BKB. JerAx in the background, still holding out to that static storm. While FATA is going to be focused down by the Chakram. They are burning through all of this 1 September with a successful Supernova. Gonna be able to go through the back line while Mind Control gets taken out by Aggressive Slark. Like, they look for more. Finally, the static storm played out. But Mind Control is not gonna be safe for this, but gets the pounce over the cliff. And that might just be enough to be able to get him to safety. Maybe he's gonna be on hop for pursuit, though. This is one. Chakram gets the second one. It gets him in the end, but triple kill for maybe.
Wow,
Liquid.
how in the world did they win that team fight? They had that vision on the high ground, and LGD just with that he got it off on the Alchemist, got all the auras, and then he got it off on those heroes that really rely on the Blink Dagger. Tidehunter had a decent ravage. They killed the line at the beginning of the fight, but everyone else popped up their BKBs and went in.
LGD thinking, all right, it's time to force a buyback perhaps out of the Slark, but he doesn't even have one. He's 800 gold away. LGD can actually take this full lane of Rax, and maybe even more. There's no tier 2s. LGD might just be able to win this game outright off of one single mistake from Liquid.
That still blows my mind that they were able to win with that much gold deficit.
The gush, the harassment coming out from Liquid. They're trying to slow this one down, keep it at just 2 lanes of Rax with 20 seconds left. On the Slark, Thunder goes down, pulled out a heal from Aggressive. He knows his cooldown is going to be up, essentially inside the static. Storm goes out, but not able to hold the heroes. And the Blitz not in the right position either. They get the melee Rax, will retreat, leaving the range alive, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Liquid now has to return on playing the defensive. With 2 lanes down, the pressure always going to be up from these creeps.
So it goes back to LGD. How long were they just sitting in their base, and then they slowly moved out, got that little bit of vision down, and then waited for Liquid to finally move in a point where LGD had vision. They had that high ground ward, and I think that was like the only saving grace for them in that team fight. And LGD,
They still have to deal with this top lane push.
and Xiao uses Refresher immediately. I think that's a good call because if Roshan's up, which it was like almost 11 minutes past, then he's going to need a second round of Necro Books. I think even more important than the Roar.
Holy cow, that Midas really kicking into play. Disruptor given the Axe actually has a Refresher. And this will not be revealed in the next team fight until perhaps it's too late for LGD. They've already beaten through half of Roshan's HP. They have themselves really well spread. Immediately, but slinks in and manages to get the heck. There goes the Ravage. Up, down, hard. And now they're going to be able to take out two. Refresher goes out. JerAx looks for the second static storm. It's going to be able to catch. Aggressive. Alongside the rest of it, they're going to try and block before the Thunder has this opportunity to go off, and they will. 3 down, LGD now starts throwing out the buyback. Super Nova is going to successfully close though, and maybe we'll capitalize on that one. But he sees JerAx an opportunity. Has Tim cornered, will be able to take him out with at least the top of his lead. First through, no. That's actually Timber changing the other side and Liquid. They've gotten yet another pickoff. JerAx in the background will eventually die here as Aggressif looks for more of these heroes. FATA, he's the low one, and he's the big core that he desperately needs to be able to take out of this fight. Fancy goes away, TP out, he knows they have noticed it. They only have raw damage, and it's not enough. Liquid escape. You have Aegis, and she's picked up by Liquid, and they still have 40 seconds where the Terrorblade is dead, but they do have an opportunity to be able to maybe make some sneaky plays, go straight up for the throne. Even just a small misplay from Liquid as they try and push high ground could actually lead LGD into wiping them, and Liquid obviously, they're not holding on to too many of their buybacks. They only have the Slark and actually Timbersaw, the two heroes in this game that are holding on to buyback.
And LGDs are really struggling in the BKB department. 2 of the heroes only have 5 seconds BKBs. The other 3 do not have BKBs at all. And that's just food for Tide and Disruptor.
Yeah. Chakram and Sunrise Spam is what's going to be there to try and keep Liquid back. Maybe jumping in with a little fear.
Liquid can't afford this mistake. So if they fail this push, they likely get Megas super patiently for the age to expire and then take a fight once Liquid aren't expecting it, or when LGD have vision.
So if you're Liquid, how do you set this team fight up? You have the Slark on the front lines just because he has the Aegis, and him alone beating on that tier 3 tower.
Yeah, and then you could just force them out and then just reset. That's the beauty of Liquid plan, that they have good reset tools with Shadow Dance and Chemical Rage.
MATUMBAM takes spit of damage and will be able to get a defensive force staff. That'll be the play every single time from Liquid. He bounces right back in. The Chakram's down.
Nice glimpse from JerAx to stop that Sunray. But they just keep resetting. And with Ocarina on Alchemist, there's almost permanent Chemical Rage, and MATUMBAM could just walk outside of vision. Damn. Full HP.
But surely they are chipping away at this tier 3 tower, but will it be fast enough? MATUMBAM starts going for maybe. Nice stun there. FATA actually getting hit up. Will be forced to use the unstable concoction on the illusion. Now he's going to be the one pushing forward onto that tier 3. Swaps out with MATUMBAM. Finished it up. Still has that Terrorblade illusion on him, though.
That thing does a lot of damage
heal.
at this point. Like, Terrorblade just doesn't scale with items. He also scales with the opponent's items, and they are very far.
The illusion pops. You start going for the melee racks. It may be worth it for LGD to continue to try and slow stall this one out. No, they're going to make their name. Tries to go from MATUMBAM, managed to get out the Dark Pack. The Raps goes down. Refresh and reassess. Looks like Liquid are going to try and go back in, but they're scared down by Aggressif BKB. And there goes Kuro, just gets popped in the deck. And now they jump in. Free Ravage on the Aggressif, and they're going to be able to pop up by 80 seconds on the clock. Round 2, the Static going to glimpse of that. We'll be able to catch down with going in down. Maybe he can't do it alone though. We need some extra help. He's being beaten to death behind MATUMBAM. Reaction for being dead. He's just getting his stats up. We'll go for JerAx. Jump off back, and maybe he's thinking to dive back through before he gets on the final little roar. Maybe he just doesn't put out enough damage against his team. He's not by himself. The Sunray can't save him. He has the buyback, but it's just him and Sep against the world, and not even Sep can stick around. As the clip catches him, pulls him right back in. Liquid take out 4. There's a buyback. It's now up from Aggressif. But will it be enough? These two heroes against the full 5-mana Liquid, and they're healthy too. The chemical rage just brought FATA back up to full HP, and MATUMBAM passive. And it's almost done the same as well. They're going to go for the second lane of ranks as well, FATA.
I see Liquid pinging out on the T4s are scared of actually getting thrown at this moment.
They really are. They're going to TP one back already. That's going to be FATA. Now he does have that really low cooldown of the Boots of Travel, and he won't be gone for long. Liquid are going to play this as safe as humanly possible, perhaps fearing further buybacks. And with the 2 main cores of LGD back up, they consider this a win. They forced what they could, and it's Arcane Rune being saved here. They're going to give it over to Mind Control.
Wow, a Scythe on Disruptor. That is...
Jesus, JerAx, calm down. It all started with that Ultra kill into the Midas, and it's been racking in the items ever since.
He's almost as far as the Terrorblade. He's just 4,000 net worth away, which is quite incredible. However, LGD going for a smoke right now, knowing that they're up against all odds, and Roshan very quick to respawn, can maybe save.
And they actually get this initiation on MATUMBAM. He's already popped the Dark Pact.
Oh, the jig is up.
Yeah, it definitely is. Only one of the smokes pops, but that's all that's required. Now they're going to be able to see Timbersaw as well, even getting the track onto him.
And creeps are up in base. Time to start hitting the towers.
Yeah, they've got the Arcane Runes still on Mind Control, so they want to try and make use of this if possible. The opportunity is set up. Aggressif is going to be initiated on him, but MATUMBAM, let's see if he gets the combo. He managed to get off the Thunder. Manta is through with the BKB. Will be able to make the escape. Rabbit, it's off the mark for Mind Control, but he's got a do-over. And he refreshes. Looks at the initiation. He's a good force. Step safe from MATUMBAM. As they manage to get the pounce away. Liquid defending their heroes beautifully as they start backing themselves out. Aggressif GG. Maybe it is. It's Liquid. They may just be able to end this one. FATA up for the work. Tagging and almost finished up entirely. Ricky's getting into the play. Gets off the sheep. Is he going to survive from this? He will. Underneath the static door. Now he can do nothing. A power chain away. Supernova up. Liquid and force it in time. Won't be able to take out the egg. And Pearl almost burns to death underneath that one. Liquid. 3 versus 5. They see the opportunity to be able to get a glimpse as well. Sep isn't going to be able to make it out of here. This is going to be left entirely up to maybe to try and defend. Liquid, how can you possibly do this with only the magic damage and these hyper regen powers of Liquid? He can't actually burst through anybody.
Now, Liquid knows that they have it too. Yeah. They use just a solo ultimate onto the Terrorblade, knowing that he doesn't have buyback and they just have little fight left in them at this point.
They certainly do. They're going to be able to jump on him maybe here, beating him down with the faster BKB activated. B5 maybe as he tries to make the jump away. Unstable concoction thrown out for MFY. The rest of the team focuses on the racks. The tier 4s are in a bit of trouble though. Back at base, Mind Control will defend that one. And now the numbers are a little bit more even, but it's 3 versus 4 inside the LGD base. And maybe the only damage dealer
and he's already down to half HP with the Tumba Man. Deep through him, almost finishes off, and he gets him in the end. A Thunder Strike from JerAx finishes off the main carry of LGD. 2 minutes down, and Liquid will slowly right-click their way to victory here on the main stage. Lower bracket kings, it seems now that title is passed over to Liquid as they've made their way from the beginning. Dropped down by MVP, and they 2-0 all the way now as they've made top 3.
An impressive run from Liquid, and I think a good run from LGD. Dude,